Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So in this video, we'll be looking at the avatar of Vishnu concerning the planet Mercury. And that avatar is of course Buddha, who also goes by the name of the awakened one. Okay. So Buddha, besides being a name of Mercury, also means literally means the wise one, the learned one, the intelligent one, as well as the awakened or the aware one. Okay, it comes from the root word budh, which means comprehension, apprehension, understanding, and discernment. Okay, and Buddha is the one who has achieved all these qualities. Okay, and to the Buddhist religion, it has a deeper meaning of the aware state of consciousness that comes through proper discernment. Also known as an enlightened awareness or enlightenment. Now, some over-orthodox Hindus will say that Buddha cannot be an avatar of Vishnu, and this part of Parashara is corrupted. Okay, so this is not exactly the case, because whatever we are going by, whatever Parashara is saying in his magnum opus of PPHS. Okay, so we are going by his own verses. So to say it's wrong is not our job. Our job is only to understand why Parashara has made this statement. Okay, so Brahat Parashara Hora Shastra is older than the time of the Buddha avatar. So does some author add in Buddha's name, or does Parashara speak of the Buddha avatar, and when Gautama comes along, he says, I am the Buddha? So this is a question we need to ask. So what I'm trying to say is that there have been a lot of other Buddhas before Shakyamuni or Gautam Buddha. Okay, and the name of Mercury in Sanskrit is Budh. Okay, so all that Parashara was saying, was saying on the basis of this name, right? And Parashara teaches that Mercury follows his own dharma, his own way, is very independent, swatantra. Okay, so in this way, the Buddha avatar became independent of the Vedas, which actually, leads to fundamentalist Hindus to credit the Buddha as an incarnation of Vishnu. But the whole of Hinduism sees not only Buddha, but also Jesus as an incarnation of Vishnu. You'll see a few schools of Hinduism, celebrating the birthday of Jesus in their mathas, the Ramakrishna math especially. Okay. So anyways, I'll not go into the religious part of it, but we have to understand, as I said, we have to understand why Parashara was saying Buddha to be an avatar of Mercury. Okay. And during the time of the Buddha, some of the Brahmins, they were doing really crazy things. Okay. It's similar to when Jesus came into the temples of Jerusalem and threw over all the tables and wanted reformation. Okay. So in the same way, Buddha wanted to bring that purity, and he achieved that purity by focusing only on the Supreme Spirit, by letting go of all expectations, of all attachments, okay, of all desires. And if you look at the teachings of Buddha, most of his teachings primarily gave the essence of the Vedas, but without the Vedic rituals that were becoming more of a money-making scam than the sharing of spiritual teachings. Okay. So when the mercurial form of Vishnu incarnated, the Buddhist teachings were about the discernment of mind and using the intellect to understand what is real and what is not real. Digging into reality to properly use the intellect is all what the Buddha was teaching. Okay, to see the practical application of the Buddha avatara, we use the discriminating mind and intelligence, the buddhi, and properly apply this knowledge. So when Mercury becomes negative, there is an over discriminating prejudice, without reason, and hypercritical nature. And the Buddha avatara takes that critical, discriminating mind and makes it work in the right direction. Okay, discerning the real from the unreal, the truth from the untruth, differentiating that which is transitory from that which is eternal, and uncovering our eternal nature. So if Mercury is sustaining a relationship, there can be an overcriticalness that can destroy the relationship. Okay, I'm speaking about Mercury being in the second house of Pramupada Lagna. So the worship of this Buddha avatara will allow an individual to use their intellect in a more harmonious and productive way, to go inside and evolve themselves rather than focusing outside and trying to pick something apart. Okay, so the mantra related to the Buddha avatara is Om Namo Bhagavate Balabhadraya. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Balabhadraya. You can say this mantra for 108 times or 27 times as per your convenience, and get a lot of, a lot of benefits if your Mercury is badly placed or is afflicted in your personal charts. So that's it from me in this video, and it completes the series of the, of the Vishnu avatars of the planets of the Navagrahas. And I'll see you soon in my upcoming videos. Namaste. Om Gurave Namaha.